So we are back with a brand new episode of Walkin' and Talkin' with Tim, and my guest today is Noelle, like Noelle and like Noelle, Noelle, right? Noelle DiMeo, who is a payroll consultant at PremierNow.
Yes.
Now PremierNow is not here in Jersey; it's actually in PA. So
correct.
No, Noelle. I almost said it. I almost did it. Noelle World Noelle. Please tell the world exactly what it is you do at PremierNow.
Awesome. So I am a payroll consultant with PremierNow, where we help small to medium-sized business owners streamline their payroll service. So we work with any type of business owner from 1 employee to 500 plus. And industry does not matter. But we really have an emphasis on customer service. So as crazy as it is to say, but we pick up the phone. There's always live people answering our phones. We have a very responsive support email as well. And then we really focus on tax compliance. So making sure all the business owners that we work with are fully compliant with the state and IRS, because no one wants to have them on your back.
No, absolutely not. So, but you're in where in Pennsylvania?
So we're in Royersford, Pennsylvania. It's right outside of King of Prussia, so not too far from Jersey. And I live in New Jersey.
And you live in New Jersey. So Noelle is born and bred in New Jersey. She is a Belmar girl. Belmar, right? So you said that you grew up in Belmar, but you weren't too far from Haddon Township, right? Haddon Heights. So, and you were like right near Station Ave?
Yes, yeah.
So we were talking and saying that, you know, my daughter really likes that coffee shop. What's it called?
Trouble Brewing.
Trouble Brewing, right? If you haven't been there, I guess you should check it out, because Kristen seems to like it. You go there?
I've been a few times, yeah. Jersey Job is my go-to in Haddon.
Whoa, Jersey Job. I actually have not been there.
Oh my gosh, so good. So good.
I'm still a Death of the Fox guy.
Oh, that's a good one.
Chuck's
too.
my guy. So, so Belmar, you said you went to St. Rose when you were little.
Yep, St. Rose and Haddon Heights.
And then Gloucester Catholic.
Yes.
And you told me that you played lots of sports. You said, if I got it right, you did soccer, you did basketball, you did, I was going to say racquetball, and you did lacrosse.
Yes, you got it. Good
right?
job.
And your favorite was soccer.
Soccer was my favorite.
Soccer was your favorite. And you said you're really good at tackling people.
Oh God. Something like that.
Something like that. It's not exactly what she said, but she said she got a lot of yellow cards.
Yes, a lot of yellow cards, unfortunately.
Seems to be a
soccer girl run.
An issue. She had the soccer girl run, whatever that means. I'm pretty sure that means you run like this.
Arms out wide.
Arms out wide. So let's get into it. So you have a really tight-knit family.
Yes, very, very tight-knit. Which
I love, right? So we're walking through a bunch of bugs right now. So you have a really tight-knit family, and you said that you've got 3 siblings.
3 siblings, 2 brothers, 1 sister.
Yeah, and who are they?
Jeffrey, so I'm the oldest of 4.
Yep.
Jeffrey's the next, he's 22. Then it's my sister. She is going to be 21, which is so crazy, in February. And then my youngest brother, Jackson. He is going to senior year at Haddonfield.
Right, and you said your mom and dad are the best. You love your mom and dad. Everybody's close.
Yes.
And so that's not normal.
No, these days it's not.
I mean, it is normal.
We're a typical family. Don't get me wrong. There is some crazy family Sunday dinners, but
I'm kind of saying it wrong. It's normal, but it's not normal, right?
Yeah, totally.
Like, so you have a great family. You guys are all close, which is awesome, and as are we. And I love that about you and about your story, right? So, talk about. I asked you. We talked about your mom and dad, and I said, what is something that you learned from your mom and dad that you thought was really impactful? And you talked about your mom.
Yeah, so my mom has always told me, no matter where you go in life, no matter what you do, the people that you talk to, always put God first in everything and before anything. And then when I was 12 years old, I got into the troubled attitude teenager that I now feel bad for. And my mom said, come with me. We went to Wawa, got 2 French vanilla cappuccinos. We went to the Deffert Mall, and I thought it was going to be a nice little shopping spree. But before we headed in, she told me, look at what I do and look at the people's reaction on their face and see what they do back.
Right.
So we walked through the entire Deffert Mall on the first level and the second level, and she smiled at every single person that walks by, and they smiled back. And that has been a lesson that I've used all throughout my life, is you never know what someone else is going through. So just be kind and treat everyone with respect.
But that's pretty cool though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and you also said that your mom and dad were a young mom and dad.
Yes.
When they had you, right?
Yeah, 17, 18.
And that's young.
Super young.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're still together, so that's cool.
Yeah.
How long have they been married? You know?
They've
Do you even
been
know?
I know. I think I do. I think they've been married 25 years.
That's a long time, right?
Something like that. It's an accomplishment
Congrats.
these days.
Congrats, mom and dad. Congrats on an amazing daughter too.
Oh,
so you said that your dad's kind of like the opposite of your mom.
Yes, they are the yin to the yang. Yep.
And how is that?
My dad is a very quiet guy. He's very reserved. He's a man of few words, but very impactful words. When my dad does have something to say, it's very impactful and everyone listens. My mom is the type of person that will walk into the room and everyone knows her. She's super bubbly, very happy. So very two different personalities, but it's great.
So it says it's always that quiet person, right? The person who doesn't have all that much to say, that, you know, whenever they say something, you're right. Whenever they say something, you're like, wait, what?
Yes.
What do you got for us?
That's funny.
It's going to be a good one, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
So, and you said you're tight with your brothers and sisters.
Yes, very close.
Which is very cool.
Love them.
Love them.
They're like my children.
And let's talk about. You said, well, let's go back to school. You said you went to St. Rose, then you went to Gloucester Catholic, then you went to Rowan.
Yes.
And you got your marketing degree.
Yes.
And you come out of Rowan, you got your first gig at Paychecks, and because well, you could tell that story.
Yeah, so COVID was happening. It was a crazy time. I was working I was working at G. Morello's in Hatton Township, and I was going to school at the same time.
Nice restaurant.
Love that restaurant. Still one of my favorites. And I was talking to my advisor. I was going to my senior year, talking to my advisor, and she was like, "Well, this is your last semester. Like, you're graduating early." And me being the type A, very planner of a person I am, I was freaking out a little bit because I didn't have a plan just yet. And I graduated a semester early, and I was working one night at G. Morello's. One of my regulars was like, I was telling him this crazy story I had, talking with my advisor today. I was telling him I wasn't sure if I wanted to go into law school or if I wanted to go into sales, and he was in sales. And he advised me to start at a company like Paychecks. That's where he started his career off at.
Right.
So I started looking at Paychecks, and there was one sales position job open, and it was for Chester County, Pennsylvania. So I was driving every single day from New Jersey to Chester County, which then led me into my career now at Premier. So I am thankful for that journey.
And you said Premier is actually a very cool place to work because your boss,
Sarah,
the owner of the company, is super cool.
So cool.
And
Very nice.
and she empowers you a lot.
Yes, totally.
Which is really key.
Yes.
To being happy where you work, right?
Yes.
And we talked about that too. We're actually going to skip across this little thing here.
Little detour.
Little detour. So, but that's so important, right? Because if you don't have that culture, like she's created a culture that you really like.
Yes.
If you don't have that culture, it's pretty hard to keep people like you around, right?
Totally.
Because, yeah, I mean, there might be another job out there. We talked about this paying $10,000 more than you're making, but it might be miserable.
Exactly.
You know, the whole big corporate scene that, you know, oh my God, they're watching me every minute, and, you know, they want all my this and that, blah, 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 blah. They want blood, you know?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Your arm and leg.
And I would rather, and so would you, we talked about this, work for a company that has good culture and the vibes are great, you know?
Definitely, for
sure.
sure.
You don't go home feeling like, oh my God.
It doesn't feel like a job sometimes, which in my head, that's the perfect job. So it's been awesome for the last almost 2 years now. Love it.
One of my when I review folks, one of my things that I say is, if you're on your way to work and you dread coming here, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, and not even in a jokingly way, like it's really like no one should dread their job. You should really enjoy just being there. You don't have to, no one loves going to work. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get there. But you shouldn't be going to work, my God, I can't believe I have to go there. You know,
life's too short,
life's too short to feel that way. You know? So from there, let's talk about hubby. So you got married fairly young for your generation.
Very young.
So your husband's name is Ryan?
Ryan.
I got that one. Got you, Ryan. So apparently you and Ryan met, I'm pretty sure you said you were at what kind of event?
We were at the Gloucester Catholic versus Barnegat baseball game at the River Sharks field in Camden.
That's it.
Yes.
And you guys just
Hit it
locked
off.
eyes at some
Yep.
point.
Hit it off ever since then. 17 and 19.
There was a little social media involved in that meetup, but a little Instagram DMing. But either way, here's my real question about Ryan. How did he propose?
So he proposed on the Anglesey seawall in North Wildwood. It's one of my favorite places to
Is that
go
right?
to. I love that wall. And it was just a perfect day, honestly. Sun was shining. It was very hot, very, very hot.
Right.
I woke up and I had a complete migraine. I never get migraines ever.
You must have known it was coming.
Yeah, and we woke up. It was pouring rain. Had a migraine, and I was like, why are we going down the shore right now? Like, why don't we just wait to go down the shore? And he was like, no, it'll be great. Like, let's just go. And we ended up going down the shore, and I just was sitting in the car as we're driving down. And I'm like putting all these things in my head.
Right.
And I was like, oh, this is making sense. So I texted my cousin, and I was like, oh my goodness, I think I'm getting engaged today or proposed to today. And she was like, I'm so hungover. Do I have to get dressed?
Oh my
Do
God.
I have to get down the shore? Sure enough, she was already down there, and she was the one taking pictures. So
Oh, geez.
it was seriously such a perfect day, though.
It was a setup.
Cloud nine. Yes, it was a setup.
It was a setup. Way to go, Ryan. Shout out to Ryan. So one of the other things I really like about you is that I asked you about kids, and you said, I want kids.
Yes.
So talk about that a little
Yeah, I feel like I've always wanted to be a mom.
Yeah.
I feel like that's always been my purpose in life, and I watched my mom and dad raise 4 kids, including myself, and I come from a very big family, so I think family is extremely important, and I think they ground you in certain ways. So
Oh, yeah.
I think we want at least 2 kids, but I would love 3, as long as they're all healthy.
As long as they're all healthy.
Yes, God willing, one day.
Lord willing. Lord willing, the creek don't rise. 3 kids coming your way. And you said you might be in line for twins.
Yes, I might
There's
be
a
in
good-
line.
there's a good possibility.
It's generation. So I am up, and we shall see. And the house we moved into had twins too, so I'm like, I feel like it's a sign. So we shall see. Stay tuned.
So, and you're also involved in a lot of empowering things, right? So
Yes.
you like to go to networking events,
Love
don't
it.
you? You
Love
love them. Do you really love them though?
I do. There's certain ones I really, really enjoy going to.
Is that right?
Love going to them.
What's your favorite networking group?
There's one called TM Talks.
Yeah.
So Colleen, the owner of Thomas and Main in Mullica Hill,
Yep.
she runs TM Talks. It's a once a month women meetup group. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Love it. And then I would say Melissa Beach's group too. The
I
Greater
was just gonna
Women
say.
Business Alliance. That's an awesome group too. Love that one.
And you know what's interesting about that is your answer about having a family is the same as hers. She said the same thing you did.
Really?
Yes.
Aw.
Some of her answers are very similar to
She's
yours.
awesome.
You guys are very similar
Love
humans.
Melissa.
It's pretty interesting. So, I guess because that's some fun questions, right? So let's see here. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Oh geez, this is a hard one.
Yeah. Come on, rapid fire.
Oh, Father of the Bride.
Oh, there you go.
Or Dirty Dancing.
Or Dirty Dancing.
Love Dirty Dancing too.
All right. Favorite concert that you were at?
Luke Combs or Chris Stapleton was amazing, but it was Ryan's birthday gift, and we sat in the pit for Luke Combs. It was hot as anything, but we were so close to him, like so close to the stage, and that was so much fun. Love that.
Favorite vacation?
Ooh. Well, we're going to Aruba next month, so I'm really looking forward to that.
It's a good shot.
Yes.
It might be the favorite.
I think that'll be the favorite.
Yeah.
I think so.
And your dog is like your buddy, right?
Oh, he's my baby.
You gotta talk
I love
about
him.
your dog. What's your dog's name?
His name is Leo
And he's
DiMeo.
Bernedoodle.
Bernedoodle, yep.
Be-doodle, right? Whatever. It's a Bernese Mountain Dog mixed with a poodle. It's got to be cool, right?
Yes, so cool.
And you're like a big dog mom. You
Yes.
love it.
Yeah, it's my personality.
All right, so if people want to get a hold of you and they want to meet you, how do they do that?
So you can either email me at noelle@PremierNow.com, or you can connect with me on LinkedIn. It's just Noelle DiMeo.
And that's that, right? Well, listen, thanks for being on.
Thanks for having me.
It
Appreciate
was
it.
a lot of fun. We walked like 8 miles today. I'm not even joking.
Got her steps in.
And don't forget to follow me, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube especially. And keep on walking, keep on moving, and we will see you next time on Walkin' and Talkin' with
Tim.
Noelle.
Oh.
Peace.
Bye, guys.